Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's tutorial is actually not a gem, but I figured it would still be fun just because it's shiny. So I just did this little piece of moonstone for the Gemhost Moonstone Challenge, and I did this little bow. It's just one of the little shiny bows, and I just thought it was really fun, and I thought I would show you guys how I drew this and did this. And it's very simple, honestly, or at least to me it is. So I wanted to show you guys how to do your own, so you can add it to a gem, you can add it to a setting, you can add it to, I don't know, maybe one of the card things we'll do later on, whatever. But I thought it would just be something fun you guys could start to practice on and do, and just have fun with it. So that's my setting, okay? um so I don't have to draw that, but I kind of wanted to put it on something so that I can color something later. But for our bow, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of start with a middle section. And the middle section is this part right here. And it's coming out, and it's kind of this shaped, but we're going to cut it off here. So we're basically looking at some triangles. These kind of like big fat triangles that have like weird ends. And they kind of juxtapose each other. And they have curved bottoms because it's ribbon. And so we just have these little, remember it is ribbon, it's a 3D thing, so we're going to leave it open down here. So, and then it's going to be rounded here. And then come out as like a little triangle right here. And I know not everybody is great at drawing or whatever, but just think of triangles. And then kind of like petals on a flower, we're just going to go out and do a little bit of that ring, because these are 3D objects basically. And do another little, I know this would be way simpler if I hadn't drawn that underneath it, so I'm sorry. And then we're just going to go out and do another one up here. Just because I kind of wanted to show you guys this, because I don't think drawing is difficult. I think we make it into something difficult. And I think that we let ourselves get taken away by, oh, I can't draw. And then you get stuck on that idea. And that's not true. It's triangles. If you can draw like a little line like that, a little line like that, then you can draw this. So we've got another one that's coming out down here. This one's not as big, and then the back is a little bit flattened on that one. And we'll do, close that in, and do another one down here. That one's not really super balanced, but that's okay. And then this is coming out of here. Okay? So that might be a little hard to see, but that's okay. We're going to line it real quick so that you guys can see it easier. I have one of my little liner pens. You can use whatever you like. You can use just regular ballpoint if you want. And just line this out real quick. You're just following just the basic pencil lines. Just like that. Went outside there a little bit. That's okay. These are just little tubes. Little awkward triangles. That's basically it. Like, it's not, I don't think it's difficult to draw. It's basically like putting triangles in what you would do for a flower, basically. Just going in a circle, putting layers of them on there. And we'll go ahead and do this, that way we can get rid of the gray lines altogether, the pencil lines. Oh my gosh, my lines are shaky today. Goodness. Oh well. That's okay, it'll do. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Babe reference if you've never seen Babe. I like movies and movie quotes. I know, I'm a nerd. It's okay. I'm fine with it. Okay, now I can see what I didn't do. I'm gonna close this over here. Make sure this touches over here. It's honestly still like a really crappy drawing, but oh well. It works, so I'm not real worried about it. Alright. I grabbed 3 colors, and all you need is a dark, a medium, and a light of whatever color you want to do for your bow. And that's it. You don't need exact colors. You don't have to follow along with the exact colors I do. You need a dark color, a medium color, and a light color of the same one you're doing. So if it's green, it's light green, medium green, dark green. Okay? Like, it's very simple. Don't make it complicated, okay? Alright, get your dark color, your darkest that you're going to use, and we're just going to color in all the shadows, which is all the quote-unquote insides of the ribbon. So anywhere that we did one of the loops at the bottom, just color it in. It's going to be completely dark because it's all in shadow. Okay, really dark, I'm gonna color it completely in, not gonna mess with it again, really. Okay, super simple. Now, then we're going to take our middle color and we're going to start making the shadows on this to kind of begin showing where the shine on these are. And basically what I'm going to do is go real light and just do these little, I don't know, they're just lines basically. You're just showing the reflection of it, about how shiny it is. Go real light. You do not want to go dark on these. Go pretty straight. They don't have to be like super wide or anything like that. And just go from the top of the point of the little triangles to the bottom, wherever the curvier part is. Just like that. I like to kind of get the edges because the edges aren't going to be real shiny. Do 1 or 2 like real big shines on these. 3 or 4 if you're up here, I guess. That's what I seem to be doing by default almost. So this is real simple. It's just, I think people try and make things difficult. Just like that. Okay? And then with the big middle part, we're just going to color in a little bit over here where the ribbon is starting to curve down. And the same over here. And then over here, it's also going to be in shadow. So we're going to do a little bit like this, and then we're going to add our dark color and go in the middle of that so that it shows that it's kind of getting much darker here. I'm going to go in the middle of this one, of this shadow, in the middle of this shadow, to kind of show that depth. Okay? So it's easy, don't make it difficult. Okay? Alright, now, so we're going to take our darker color again and start going over these lines, at least some of them. And we're just going to try and go in the middle of them, because I did them kind of wide and just kind of shaded in. So I want to kind of go in the middle of where I did, kind of get the corners too. I want this a little bit darker here. So like my lines with the middle color were kind of wide, and so with this I'm just trying to stay in the middle of them and just give them a little bit more depth as a shadow or as a reflection. I'm not really sure what they are. It's kind of a shadow that comes from reflection, I guess. I'll have to look up the actual name of it and see what I find. I'm going to go along the edge of this one and stay in the middle of these. I think I'll come up on this one a little bit. Just for the fun of it. I know this is real small too, but it's easier for something to kind of just get the effect of something if you do it real small. We may do a bigger one in the future and we'll go through a whole bunch more steps, I guess. But right now, let's just keep it simple. Little shiny perceived lines and reflections and such. Okay? And now with my light color, we're going to go on the edges of all the other shadows, basically. And just kind of blend it around. If you want to get a white and then and blend it after that, you totally can. And what I mean by that is, let me grab my white, I'll show you. Is like taking this light, ooh, there's something on there. There's blue. Ooh, I want that. Alright, taking the white and just being able to just blend it out a little bit, like that. And you can do that if you really, really want to. I didn't do that on this one. I just left it. But just going on the outside and in between basically the mid-tone that we did and the white. And just giving it a little bit more of another mid-tone basically. Another color layer on there. But anyway, I saw these like big ones that were like really overdone and like it was like this fine art piece and it was really cool looking. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I really want to know if I can do that. Like, just, is there a simple way to do it? So I just stared at pictures for like a really long time last night when I was, you know, supposed to be sleeping. And don't sleep that much. And just kind of tried to figure it out. I couldn't really find any like actual tutorials on it. So I was like, hey, well, we'll make one, I guess. So I tried it out, and I just kind of looked at the picture and did it, and then was like, yeah, that'll work. And that's pretty much it. So if you really want to make it look a little bit more shiny, I guess we can go in with the white and just kind of go up and down over these and smooth them out a little bit. That looks pretty good, huh? So anyway, that's it. I hope you liked it. It was kind of super simple-ish, I guess, depending on your idea of simple. And something fun to do, to put on your cards, to put on your whatever. Do a little bow and then, doodle around it. I don't know. Do whatever you would like with it. I hope that you enjoyed this, and that's all for today. I'll see you next time, and make sure to put some bows on your stuff and put them in Gemhouse. I want to see them. Pretty please. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Bye.